Can he locate any information from the volumes or whatever they are, on the continent of Atlantis?
Yes. He says we have lots of research on Atlantis. He said you can go into the viewer.
What is that?
He's taking me into this other room, and it's like a viewing room. It's as if you just call attention to Atlantis, and all kinds of images come in. They're on the walls.
Like a screen on one wall?
Not really like a screen. It surrounds you, and I'm in the middle of it watching it. Oh, it's this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city. It's gold. It looks luminescent, as if the light is coming from within the walls of the city. And it's dark, and the stars are out. There's this beautiful full moon, and it looks like they know how to use the moon's energy. It's very beautiful. I'm surrounded by the scenery, and I'm starting to see the people. I'm coming up closer. The people are just beautiful.
What do the people look like?
Oh, they are like us, but they look like movie stars. They all have perfect teeth, and beautiful hair. They have experimented with different hairstyles and hair colors and designs. They seem to be wearing gowns, if that's the right word. No, not gowns. They wear like tunics and robes. And they're luminescent. I mean, their clothes can change color. It's as if beautiful spectrums of color are woven into the cloth, so in different lights it gives different colors. You look at a garment and it might appear pink, but you look at it in a different way and it appears a pastel blue. And you look at it again and you see it as violet. It changes and shimmers. The clothes are just gorgeous. And I see they have different types of jewelry, and there are crystals in the jewelry.
What about the city? Why do you think the walls radiate light?
I don't know. There are some really big buildings there. Some of them look like our version of Greek temples. There are others that look like very contemporary modern 20th century. Some of the buildings have 20 and 30 stories.
How do they go up to the different floors?
There are movable ramps. You get on a ramp and you're right where you need to go. They're ramps, but they're hard to describe. You see, these buildings are not built like our buildings that need elevators. They're built in stages.
He had difficulty describing.
Lower levels are staggered, that's the word. These buildings are not just all one building. They are different buildings that have rampways between them, and these rampways are electric. It's like an escalator but it's flat. They move you very fast up to these different places that you have to go to.
Is there any kind of transportation within the city?
Yes. There's lots of transportation. There are cigar-shaped airplanes, and there are cars that are cigar-shaped, but basically they use a lot of these rampways to get around the city.
Are the cars like ours, with wheels?
No, they don't have wheels. They're sort of like hovercraft.
How are they powered?
They're powered by solar energy and crystals. Solar energy poured through the crystal.
What about the aircraft? Do they have wings?
No, it doesn't have wings. It doesn't look like our aircraft at all. In fact, it looks like a big cigar. Haha. And it has windows all around the middle of it. And it seems to get its power from a big, huge crystal in its tip. It draws energy from something that looks like a tower. It's like a mooring that helps the ship go up and down. So it's also energized by being part of this mooring post.
It couldn't go very far, could it, if it gained its power from that?
Oh, it can go thousands of miles. It stores solar energy in this battery and this is what the ship draws on.
Do they have any communication devices?
People don't need telephones there. They can talk telepathically.
What about long distances, out of the city? Can they still do it the same way?
Yes. I don't see radio or TV or anything like that. There is no need. They do have entertainment, yes. They like music. And there are arenas.
He paused and then suddenly gasped.
Oh, my God. That's horrible. They are really cruel people. There are some real cruel things going on. It looks like people that are attached to animal bodies. They've got them in this arena, and they are forcing them to fight each other. It's like Roman gladiator contest type things.
What do the creatures look like?
I can see one creature. He's a man, but it looks like a man in the middle of a horse's back. He has 4 legs and the torso of a man, and he's in the middle of his back. It looks like he was grafted on, and where the horse's head would be, is just empty space.
I think I know what you mean. It sounded like he was describing a centaur. What do the other creatures look like?
Oh, it looks like a jaguar. The face of a jaguar but the hind legs of a human. The back part is like a human body. Oh, it's just terrible. It's like these are genetic misfits. They're very cruel to them.
Are there only those 2 creatures?
Oh, no. There's tens of them. I'd say there are at least 100 to 200. They're all in this arena. They're all fighting each other, and they're having a battle of death, and the people are kind of sitting around, and they're not clapping or yelling or anything like that. It's just amusing to them.
Can you see any other combination creature?
Yeah, there's another creature that looks like a bull. It has the horns and the face of a bull, and the body of a bull, but where its legs would be there are human legs. These things are really grotesque looking. There are others. There's a thing that looks like a snake with a human face. And then there's an animal that looks like a giraffe that has a human face.
I don't want to cause you any discomfort with my curiosity.
No, it's not discomforting, it's just that these were genetic mistakes. They cannot reproduce, so why not just let them die? It's like a sport that these people enjoy. These people are very cruel.
I would have thought if they were telepathic, they would be more understanding and gentle. It's not that way?
No, actually I get this feeling that they are very, very proud, and they look down on other creatures. They see all the other species of Earth as just terrible animals.
Do you think they gathered these creatures and put them here so they could fight?
They do this periodically, because it's as if they can always experiment on a new batch.
Do these creatures have any weapons, or do they just attack each other? I'm thinking of gladiators.
No, they use their natural instincts. And the people enjoy watching this, but they don't clap or show any expression. They don't yell or scream or show any emotion. They like watching it. It's entertaining to them.
It seems hard to understand someone having entertainment and not showing an emotion of some kind.
Yes, they don't show any emotion. It's so different. These people are really not nice people. I mean, they're cold. They're superior. They have a real distaste for other life forms. Now they're walking into the arena. And they have something like guns, but they are made out of crystal, and they're directing them at the heart centers of all of these animals that are left.
The ones that didn't kill each other?
Yeah.